The last time we were here, the Lions beat the Giants 58-32 in the second annual national championship. And we are here for some week 1 action. We got the Eagles versus Ravens. And a little bit ago, Brad Keselowski was the man at the Charlotte Roval in the All-Star Open. He will advance to the All-Star race, which engines will be fired at 9 Eastern here on the Team Urban channel. If you like this and that upcoming race and any other videos, make sure to like and subscribe. It will help me out in the future. And without further ado, let's bring you the Eagles versus Ravens. Jake Elliott to kick this one away. The returner is in his position. Jake Elliott goes up and kicks this into the air, and we are underway from Lincoln Financial Field. The returner is going to return this to the 30, and that's where Lamar Jackson will go to work
take over 1st and 10
for the first time this season.
30-yard line.
Yesterday, the football team beat the Seahawks 24-14 in Seattle.
Jackson's pass intended for Des Bryant. Incomplete.
Lamar Jackson's first pass is incomplete. Now Jackson, 2nd and 10. Throws the ball. It's caught by Sned. It looks like the 4th. 3rd and 3 now for the Ravens. And the Ravens are hoping they can return home next week to play their next week's opponent, whoever that shall be. Oh, one-hand catch.
Jackson's pass.
Brown with the catch.
Brown.
And now from 3rd and 3 to 1st and 10 on the opponent 12. Oh, incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for J.K. Dobbins. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
now
10.
Jackson, 2nd and 10. Gets the snap. Oh, Jackson's going to run it himself. He spins to avoid 2 tacklers and gets it to the 4-yard line. 3rd and 2 now for the
tackle. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
And wide open receiver complete for a Ravens touchdown.
Pass complete to Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point. His kick is good. Makes the score.
6 plays, 70 yards, and a touchdown for the Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And now the home team, the Eagles, will get the football here. The Super Bowl 52 champions. And they have not had a good season since then in IRL.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
And Jalen Hurts will come out because, no offense, but Carson Wentz kind of plays like booty. Viewer discretion is advised, since I just said that. But
Hurts pass complete to Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, there's a nice catch. And he's going to take this to the 41.
Travis Fulgham. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from their own 41. Jalen Hurts now. Deep pass this time. It's complete. Goodbye. Alshon Jeffrey to the house for an Eagles touchdown. 59-yard touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Here's Jake Elliott for the point after to tie this at 7-7. There's Elliott, and the kick is good.
The kick is good.
Meanwhile, Chase Elliott in the Cup managed to punch his way into the All-Star race.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And the number 4 of Urbane has 6 wins and locked himself in with the Daytona 500 win. And his teammate, Andrew Gomez, managed to punch his way in with a win at Iowa. And what's up, garbage dude? Which is probably Harley. Yep, that is. This is 21. I made something called the Summer League, so off-season of real-life football is not boring. Here's Jackson now. Looking, pass drop, incomplete.
Jackson's pass, intended for Mark Andrews, incomplete. Brings up
now Jackson, 2nd and 10. He had a 3rd down and 2 before he got the touchdown on his other drive. And there it goes to 3rd and 7. You see Jalen Hurts there, the number 2. Obviously got his offense off to a good start with the touchdown to tie. And Jackson now, and it's batted away and incomplete. And that will bring up a 4th and 7. So the first punt of the game will occur.
Sam Cook on to punt for the Ravens.
9 p.m. on this channel. All-Star race. See if that number 4 can punch his ticket in for a win. Meanwhile, big return here. And a kickoff or punt return for a touchdown. Excuse me. Wow. Offense, 59 yards. And that's the same number of yards. Alshon Jeffrey caught the ball and ran from Jalen Hurts on offense. Look at this. And you gotta know, you probably don't want to go in that locker room with your coach at the half when something like that happens.
On for the point after.
If you're the defense, at least. Here's Jake Elliott to put the extra point up and make the game 14-7 with 2:06 to play here in the first. And the Eagles are celebrating. Meanwhile, the Ravens are in disbelief, but Jackson can always take them down the field and get a touchdown to tie it. They would have to make the extra point.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
And thank you, garbage dude. Now Jackson. He takes the snap. Goes over to the left and it's incomplete. And the Eagles are playing outstanding defense. They are outstanding on defense. If they can keep that up, they'll walk out of here with a victory. And not only a victory, home field advantage next week, because obviously here in the Summer League, rules are different than IRL football and the real season football. If you win, you get home field advantage. If you lose, you have to be on the road. And we only do 6-minute and 10-minute quarters, so no 15-minute quarters. And meanwhile, Jackson steps back to avoid the rush and gets a first down there as he completes the pass to Brown there. So Jackson is closing in on the red zone, but he's still like 20-plus yards out from it. Oh, Jackson's going to use his feet. He tries to get around him. If he could have got around those 2 tacklers, I felt like he could have ended up in the end zone there. But meanwhile, talk about that. He's in the red zone now. With 30 seconds to go in the first. Can he capitalize? Going for the... Oh, it's batted away and incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Marquise Brown.
How far on NASCAR Heat 5? That will be at 9 p.m. I'll have to figure out the number of laps, but it will be at the Charlotte Road Course All-Star Race. I've won 6 races. One of my teammates has won 3, and the other 2 still have yet to win.
Pass complete to J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard
a timeout with 1 second in the first. I would have just let it go to the second. Oh, career, it's online racing. It's a racing league I made. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to flip it back to the runner. And look at that. Nice run there to the 15. 4th and 5, so they will have to kick a field goal here and make it only a 4-point game.
Justin
Which
Tucker on for the field goal.
They are going to do 10 to 14 now. 4-point lead for the
14.
Eagles, the home team. And as mentioned before, the last time we were here, the Lions defeated the Giants in the 2nd annual national championship. Lions are your defending champions. They actually won their season opener in Detroit, or not Detroit, in Mexico. They have a tradition of playing the first game and opening it up in Mexico. I remember back in 2020, the season started on Cinco de Mayo. It started a day after Cinco de Mayo this year. Now Hurts, and he's had a touchdown to his credit out there. He's going to go deep. One-hand catch. Unreal. One-hand catch. What a monster catch by Jackson there. Holy Toledo. Hurts, look at this. Boom, it's like a Hail Mary. Flips it down the field, and he catches that in traffic, too. Look at this. Watch the 32, watch Jackson. He pulls it in like it's a 2-year-old taking a sucker from their own mother. And now Hurts, as his team got excellent field position off of that big gain, and out of bounds is the runner at the 17, which was Sanders.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And an update from the NBA, the player of the game was Steph Curry. Meanwhile, they try a fake, and I'm not sure why the 18 chose to run the other way, but
made at the 16-yard line.
There's
it's a gain of 2.
Oh, player of the half, excuse me, they're at halftime, and I need the score. I know I need to know the score.
Jalen Reagor. That's good for an Eagles.
45-3, Warriors lead at the half, I'm guessing. And Steph Curry with 33 or 32 points, excuse me. And meanwhile, that's batted away and incomplete in our game.
Pass, intended for Alshon Jeffrey.
So that's NBA side of things.
Leads to 2nd and
now
goal.
Hurts on 2nd and goal after his last pass was batted away. Oh, it's intercepted. I thought for sure he would have ran to the right and caught that for the touchdown. Instead, it's intercepted. And that's a good play for the Ravens, who are down by 4. They get a touchdown and an extra point. They have a 3-point lead. Meanwhile, that's caught. Ooh, he's dropped, though. And I think he was shy of a 1st and 2nd and inches. He was.
Mark Andrews. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now Jackson. Looking deep down the field this time. He's going to let it rip, and that's incomplete. Darius Slay there to
pass. Incomplete on the
make that one incomplete.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
And Jackson doesn't have to be afraid to take shots like that down the field because he didn't just throw an interception. Meanwhile, he did that time. I bet you he won't make a play like that again until the last quarter.
Intercepted.
So lucky for the Eagles, they get the football right back off the same incident that occurred to them. Oh, look at that! What in the world? Even Matt Judon, even though he has broken ankles now, is wondering what the.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 48-yard line.
Hurts just flips it to somebody. Meanwhile, look at that. Nice catch and run there.
Dallas Goedert. That's good.
Gobert for the 1st down. I thought Jalen Hurts was under some pressure there. To the right. To the end zone. Touchdown Eagles at the 2-minute warning. 34 yards. And the 18 gets his second. Or no, excuse me. Gets his first touchdown of the game. Nice catch and run here by the 18 to the end zone.
Jake Elliott on for the point.
Jake Elliott for the extra point to make this an 11-point lead. There it is, and it is good. So two birds playing each other. One leads by 11.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Ravens 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
That extra point was good. Jake Elliott boots this one away for Philadelphia. And he's dropped at his own 20, and that's where Lamar Jackson will go to work after the interception on the last drive. Now Jackson. Oh, it's a fumble, and the Eagles recover, and it's a touchdown.
Fletcher Cox.
Touchdown Eagles. They force Lamar Jackson to fumble, and that's a touchdown. Look at that. Clearly his knee was not down before he dropped it. So that is 110% a touchdown, and they're going to try to make
on for the point after.
They're going to try to make this an 18-point lead. 28-10, and they do go up 28-10 over the Ravens.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 28. Ravens
That is the first fumble loss for a team this summer league season. All the other fumbles have been overturned. Oh, tried to get in. He couldn't get it to the 20. And usually, if you can't get it back to the 20-yard line on that kickoff return, that's a disappointment. Just 1 yard shy of the 20, and that Jackson now, after the fumble loss on the last drive, gets it away. He was under pressure, and they stop him before the first down.
Jackson's
second and inches.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins. 10 yards.
It's safe to say this game is already over, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. Lamar Jackson. Oh.
Jackson's pass.
So Warriors are leading 59-58 and a timeout.
Yards. And a Raven first down.
Stephen Curry with 40 points and 2 rebounds in that game. Meanwhile, back to our game, and seconds before halftime, it's incomplete.
Jackson's pass. Intended for Willie Snead. Incomplete.
From midfield,
it's now second and
Lamar
10.
Jackson and the Ravens are going to go to work with 48 seconds to play before halftime. Pass batted away, incomplete. It was deflected. And at this point, you're going to need to take a shot downfield, try to score some points before halftime.
It's third down. And
Now Jackson, here he goes, out of the pocket. Big pass. It is incomplete, so he'll have to go for it on fourth down.
Intended for
There's no way you're not going to go for this on fourth down.
Sam Cook on to
Oh, they're going
punt
to
for the
punt
Ravens.
here. Oh! Incomplete! And with
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
32 seconds to go in the half, the Eagles take over from the 50-yard line. Incomplete that time.
Intended for
Jalen
Miles
Hurts.
Sanders, incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Hurts now. There he goes with a deep pass. It is caught. And that hauls it to the 2, and we'll probably let the clock just run out now
That's good
after
for
that
the
deep
Eagles.
pass. And it does.
First
22
and goal
seconds
at
run
the
off.
2-yard line.
And that
That's the end of
the score
first
is
half.
28
With the
to
score,
10 at
Eagles
halftime.
28, Ravens 10.
So, welcome back for the third quarter of play. The Eagles have a big lead over the Ravens, an 18-point lead. They got a fumble loss. That was their last touchdown. And here's the return now. Oh! Slammed to the ground at the 33, and we're going to take a quick break and come back after this. You're watching the NFL on the Team Urbane channel. Welcome back to the NFL on the Team Urbane channel. Eagles leading 28-10, 5:57 to go in the third. And Jalen Hurts is ready to go, incomplete.
Hurts pass, intended for Dallas Goedert, incomplete.
Now Hurts on 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, pass, caught, breaks free. He is gone, touchdown Eagles.
Jalen
Holy Toledo.
Touchdown Eagles. Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Here's the extra point. It is good. That makes it 35-10.
Good. Makes the score
Plays 67 yards and a touchdown for the Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Jackson takes the snap, steps back, delivers the pass. Big catch there for Brown.
Jackson's pass complete to Marquise Brown. A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Jackson, pass caught.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark
2nd and
Andrews.
7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
And he gets about 2 yards, 3rd and 5.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the
About
play.
about an hour and 29 minutes will be the Cup Series All-Star race at the Roval. And welcome back to the NFL on the Team Urbane channel, Garbage Dude. Eagles scored another touchdown, made it 35-10. And Jalen Hurts is looking good out here against Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens, meanwhile, Jackson, not so much. He hands this one off, and he is dropped.
J.K. Dobbins on
The Ravens are in field goal range.
Down at the 28-yard line.
If they need to
gain of 4.
kick a field goal, Jackson going for it all, and it's almost intercepted, but incomplete.
Pass, intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete.
3rd and 6 now. Hang on. 3rd and 6 now for Jackson and the Ravens. They might have to kick a field goal if they can't get it. Jackson takes the snap, steps back to avoid the rush, delivers the pass, incomplete.
Jackson's pass, intended for Willie Snead, incomplete.
Warriors are up 86-83, 50 seconds to go in the 4th quarter in that game.
The field goal is good.
So that's an
Eagles 35. Ravens
That's
13.
an update on the NBA. Meanwhile, we got a kickoff happening because the Ravens made that field goal. Tucker to kick this one away, and he does. Here's the returner for the Eagles. Oh, tries to hurdle and instead grabbed in the middle of the air and brought down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hurts takes the snap. Oh, it's intercepted! And the Ravens get it. An excellent field position. That is what Lamar Jackson and the Ravens needed to guarantee a comeback in this football game. Now Jackson, it's all in Jackson's hands, and that's incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
Just let me know when the final score.
Des Bryant, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Jackson takes the snap. Going for it all again. Too much to lose here now. Don't blame him for going for it. That's incomplete. 3rd and 10. So they might, if they're not careful, they might not get anything but a field goal out of this drive. Incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
The Red Wings garbage dude. That's my favorite.
Incomplete. Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
Here's a really long field goal attempt. And it is good, and that makes it 16-35.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Ravens 16. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's the kickoff. Justin Tucker. Kick is in the air. Here's the returner. Yes.
Boston Scott on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Trailblazers lost to the Warriors 94-87. Oh, meanwhile, here's the Eagles to the end zone and a touchdown.
Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Eagles.
So Stephen Curry did break a record, and he did get player of the game. Meanwhile, back in our game, another touchdown for Philly.
On for the point after.
And the Eagles are knocking the Ravens out of the sky. 2 bird teams flying in the air at the beginning of this game, and the Eagles are just kicking the Ravens out one by one. Get out of my sky. That's what they're saying. Jake Elliott with the kickoff there. 42-16, 2:15 to go in the 3rd. We're still in the 3rd, folks. Yes, the 3rd, not the 4th.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jackson gets the snap, waiting. He's going to go for it all right there. Oh! He catches it with a nice gain, but then quickly tackled.
Complete to Willie Snead. It's a gain of 63 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
Jackson takes the snap, flips it to the halfback, and he's brought down at the 13.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Batted away and incomplete by the Eagles. And man, oh man, are we getting closer to that All-Star race. 7:37. We're getting closer by the minute. Jackson takes the snap.
Jackson's pass. Complete to J.K. Dobbins.
And another field goal attempt out of the Ravens here, as they cannot get it.
A 28-yard attempt.
Here's the kick, and it is good. That makes it 19-42. So not even anywhere near close to getting back in this one.
Ravens 19. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And here's the kickoff. Justin Tucker kicks this away. Here's the Eagles returner. And he's stopped at his own 35, and that's where Jalen Hurts will take over with 28 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter of play.
35-yard line.
As mentioned before, Brad Keselowski was the man in the All-Star Open. He advances to the All-Star race. along with Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, and Chad Fincham.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10.
Fincham has to go to a backup car because of damage. Jalen Hurts. Deep pass. And he's brought down. As the third quarter expires, and it's safe to say I'm not so sure if the Ravens are liking that the Eagles are in the red zone. Hurts hands this one off, and he's brought down at the 7.
Number
Sanders.
26, Miles Sanders, the ball carrier. Yannick Ngakwe on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second
Hurts.
and 6 at the 7-yard line.
And he is taken down at the line of scrimmage. He tried to rush it in
No gain on
himself.
the play.
As we
Third
played
down
about a
and
minute
6.
here in the 4th. Hurts is going to go for himself again. This time he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Jalen Hurts. Touchdown.
No, not
Eagles.
quite. It's only 7:40.
Jake
It'll
Elliott
be-
on for the point after.
Oh. Jake Elliott, here's the kick. It is good. 49 to
The kick
19.
is good. Makes the score Eagles 49, Ravens 19.
4:56 to play in the
Jake
4th,
Elliott to
and
kick
Jake
off
Elliott
for
to kick this one away.
Philadelphia.
And all the Ravens have been able to
The Ravens
score
take over
are
first
field
and
goals,
10.
field goals, field goals,
At their
field
own
goals.
30-yard
And
line.
you don't want field goals when you're down as many points as they are. Jackson gets the snap, steps back to avoid the rush, delivers the pass. It is caught at the opponent 49. So they are in enemy
Jackson's
territory with that
pass.
catch.
Complete
4:42 to
Mark
play.
Andrews.
All the pressure
A
is
gain
on
of
now.
21
You're going to be
yards.
going for it on
First
4th
down,
down.
Ravens.
You're going to want to go for those 2-point conversions versus those extra points. Jackson gets the snap again. Under pressure, and that's going to be incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Willie Snead. Incomplete.
So at least the
Darius
clock has
Slay on the
stopped
coverage.
for Jackson and the Ravens. Meanwhile, tipped and incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Dez Bryant. Incomplete. Darius Slay on the coverage.
Jackson, the snap. Oh, big hit there. Clock will roll though, 4th and 3. So
Jackson's pass
here's where you're going to see.
complete to
They're going to want to go
J.K.
for it
Dobbins.
here instead of
A
punting
gain of
this.
7, but it's 4th
So
down.
3:45 to play, 4th and 3. Jackson and the Ravens now. Takes the snap, steps back. Pass is caught for a first down. Diving catch for Brown.
Jackson's pass complete to Marquise Brown. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
And like
Baltimore.
as mentioned, they went for it on 4th, got the first down. Excellent. They're going for it all here, and it's incomplete. Intended for Brown.
Jackson's pass intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete.
From
Brings
the
up
opponent
second
19.
and
Now
10.
remember, you do not want to go for a field goal attempt. That's not going to do you any good down this many points. You're going to want to start going for it on 4th, and meanwhile he has nowhere to run
J.K. Dobbins on the
except
carry
to
for
the
Baltimore.
17, so a gain of
He's
2.
taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And
Jackson
it's
takes the
third
snap.
Down.
Flips it. Brown with the first down, and many more into the 3. 30 seconds to go to the 2-minute
Jackson's
warning, and the
pass
Ravens still have
complete
3
to
timeouts
Marquise
too.
Brown. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jackson, snap, touchdown, Ravens. So their first
Jackson's
touchdown
pass
in 3
complete to
drives.
Willie Snead. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Or multiple
Justin
drives, I
Tucker
should say.
lining up for the extra point.
And they're going to call a timeout here before the 2-minute warning to discuss this. Should they go for a 2-point, or should they just kick the PAT? Jackson's going to go back out. They're going for 2.
Conversion.
And that's a smart decision. Jackson, snap. Incomplete. 49-25 now.
No good.
And 4 seconds to go till the 2-minute warning.
Ravens 25.
And Justin Tucker's going to kick this one away. Oh, the hurdle. 1 second to go until the 2-minute warning, and Jalen Hurts and the Eagles just need some first downs and to keep that clock rolling, and then they will be off to win this one. Meanwhile, the Ravens are going to be wanting to stop these guys, but they aren't going to stop. They are going to stop them there. 2-minute warning. We got a minute 50 something left in the game. 49-25 is the score. Eagles lead. A minute 56. So we got a minute and 56 seconds to go. They're on the opponent 46. This is where, if you're the Ravens, you're going to be wanting to stop them. I think he got him behind the line. He did. So 2nd and inches now.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier.
And Jackson.
The tackle made at the 36-yard
Jackson is like,
line.
come on, guys, get him, get him, get him.
The pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And Sanders with the first down into field goal range.
Miles Sanders. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And stop behind the line.
The handoff to Miles
Now
Sanders.
remember, the Eagles do not
Tackled
need
at the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
a field goal or touchdown, but if they get one, that would be interesting. And Sanders is brought down at the 13, so he actually gained multiple yards. And there is like less than 40 seconds to play. So let's see what Jalen Hurts does. Jalen Hurts kneels. 49-25, the final here in Philadelphia. Philadelphia escapes with the win. And what a dominant performance against the Ravens here to win here tonight and to gain home field advantage again for next week. And after the All-Star race, you'll see the Rams and Dolphins battle it out at SoFi Stadium. So this is a brand new stadium. Could the Rams gain home field advantage for week 2 as well, or will they have to go to the road again? 49-25, the final here in Philadelphia. Dominating performance by Jalen Hurts. No doubt that he's the player of the game. Yeah, look at him pointing at the camera, celebrating there. Obviously, Ravens in disbelief. They'll have to be on the road next week. So, through 3 consecutive quarters, 14 points by the Eagles, then 7 here in the final quarter of play, and they go on to become victorious here in Philadelphia. And as mentioned before, we still got some time before the All-Star race, but enjoy it. That's going to be an interesting race from the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval. That engines will be fired at 9 along with pre-race ceremonies and stuff like that. I can't wait to see the drivers hit the track. My personal favorite to win that one is the number 4 car, but hang on though, the number 10 is pretty good this season, so could he get ahead of his teammate? Or could we see another driver win? Like, for an example, Chris Buescher, Hamlin, Keselowski, and Fincham, they all raced in the Open. Could they win the All-Star race? We got the NBA All-Star game coming up after this, as we say so long from Philadelphia.